りがとう大掃除をね、させていただこうかと思います。トイレの神様をね、どんだけ仰いだかって。I really think. ありがとう、ありがとうって言って感謝するとさ、もう全然ね、変わってくるんだよね。はい、皆さんこんにちは。純国さん同時通訳者の小熊弥生と
ディビッドです。
はい。今日は大掃除企画ということで、普段はですね、ありがたいことに掃除をしてくださっている方がいらっしゃるんですけれども、お家ね、もういよいよ1月でね、卒業することになりましたから、感謝を込めてですね、今日はありがとう大掃除をね、させていただこうかと思います。お楽しみに。やっぱトイレって一番自分のね、すべてが排泄されるところだからね。ここはやっぱ綺麗にするの重要ね。トイレの神様はほんと大切だからね。まあ私さ、過食症でずっとこうね、トイレちゃんに入ってきてたからさ。だから本当にそういう意味でトイレの神様をね、どんだけ仰いだかって。このトイレちゃんに感謝だよね。私のいろんなエネルギーの排出場所になってもらったと思います。だからありがとうしかないね。I really think.I
do everything around here, so this gets very messy. Clean up my receipts all the time, okay? And business cards. And my tree always sheds to the ground, so I always have to wipe the floor, okay? So Yayoi is being nice enough to wipe the floor for me. And I always carry 2 PCs because I don't have a camera on this one, so I have to use this for Zoom.This is also where I hold all of my classes, so my boot camp and body ascension classes.
Your favorite spot in the house?
Looking at Mount Fuji.
ここだそうです。どうぞ。そこから富士山が見えるんだよね。ちょっと今日は曇ってて富士山は見えないんですけど、富士山が見えるところがデイビッドは一番好き。だからバルコニーが一番好き。バルコニー結構広いんだよね、こうやって。よくここで2人でサンセットを見ながらコーヒー飲んだり、リラックスしたり、バルコニーライフを楽しんだりしておりました。そう、冷蔵庫がさ、結構ね、鏡でできてるから、ここがね、やっぱすごい指紋が残っちゃうからね。鏡って指紋があるのとないんで全然また波動変わっちゃうんだよね。なんで、ここを本当に磨くっていうね、やっていただくだけで運気は全然上がりますからね。はい、この状態ですね。この床をね、ありがとう、ありがとうって言って感謝するとさ、もう全然ね、変わってくるんだよね。ダンスをさ、ずっと12年ぐらい習ってた時に、なんか上手な人ってダンスの神様に愛されてるって言って、ダンスって床じゃん、結局さ。床に自分がエネルギーを送って、その反発で踊っていくから、床も素粒子でできてるからさ、ありがとうって言ってね、感謝していく。まあね、これは本当大切なんだよね。
Lots of dishes, because Yayoi cooks a lot.
そうね。I love cooking now.
Lots of glasses, because she drinks lots of supplement drinks all day.
That's right, I forgot. So, I want to talk about, in hindsight or, reflecting back, what happened 2024. What were your highlights
and...My highlights?
Yeah.
I think we're losing a lot of weight.
Oh, okay. 痩せたからね。そうだ。
Right? Looking better for you.
New for me.
Right? Also, what else was there? The trips to 出雲大社 and Ise.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah, I remember, when we went there for the first time, especially Ise Taisha, it was a very hot summer.And we had to wear you had to wear the long sleeved suits, right?
Suits, right?
Over your long sleeved shirt. And you were drenched that day, yeah.
But I lost lots of weight.
Yeah. But you never complained about it. So that's when I realized that your love for me is like unconditional. Like, thank you for that. And then that was 2-3 years ago. And then this year, you know, it was more of a extension, continuation of periodic visit to those, you know.
Yeah, exactly. The other thing was discovering屋久島.
Oh, yeah. What did you like about屋久島?
Just that it was mainly nature, right? And the sauna. What were your big things?
Oh, my highlights?
Right?
That's a good question. Right now, yeah, of course, the biggest decision was to move out of this place,
Right?
and make my dream, my, you know, one last dream, which I couldn't really realize until now without your support, which was to move to the States and live there,
Yeah.
right? So my decision to live in the States, that was big, that was huge.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I think this apartment is like my dream house. So I couldn't think of any other places that we could move into in Japan, even though I looked at the other like locations. So it was huge for me to decide to move out.
Yeah.
But when I, you know, stayed at the US with you at their parents' house,
Right?
I felt so comfortable. I was like, oh my God,
Yeah.
I
You
could
were
live here.
comfortable.
I slept like, you know, a log for 9 hours.
She slept the most she's ever slept.
I've been known as a short sleeper
Right.
for the longest time.
Right?
So that was like uninterrupted sleep. I
Right?
think, you know, indicated that it's meant to be to
I think
live
so.
there with you.
Right?
Supported by the invisible, unconditional love
Right?
inherited by your ancestors.
You were very at peace.
I was.
Right? And all your lives were like an hour and a half.
Because I was loving it.
Right?
I was loving that, you know, because that I think is, you know, what I teach as an essence, you know, of my Okulak method. Like if you are overflowing with love or with joy, you can get more.
Right.
But when you are in shortage of love or joy, it's natural that you get stingy.
Right.
And then you can't really, you know, be kind to yourself or to your friends or to your kids. So, you know, I see a lot of moms and, you know, maybe parents, you know, who yell at kids. But I always think like, oh, that's actually not the kids who are causing the, you know,
It's the parents.
yeah, it's the parents. The cause are the parents. And if they don't start with the self-gratitude,
Right?
you end up being not angry parents.
Yeah.
And I was like that, like, you know, for the longest time, this year especially, I blame myself for not being able to provide the results that I promised, you know, to my team. And I blame myself. So I was an angry, you know, management. And I'm very sorry for, you know, my team members who are here filming me. So, and I was able to really heal myself and then, you know, unleash myself from that burden. And that was my biggest highlight for this year, I would say.
I think so.
I think so too.
Right? So our trip is coming up at the perfect time. Our trip or
Mhm.
move.
I think so. Even though, you know, we almost moved into Shinjuku and we also looked at the other apartments too,
Right.
but none, you know, succeeded.
Right.
And there was a reason for that.
Yeah.
This move to the States, like, you know, everything is moving
Pointing.
so fast and everything, like, you know, we are selling the car today.
Right.
Right? Like, you know, that took place only within like 2 days or so,
Right.
right? So everything. So when it's meant to happen, like, you know, it naturally happens and you don't have to force it, right?
Right.
I think that's when, you know,
Right.
it's the right way.
Yep.
That's when you know that you are receiving the support from the universe.
Right.
ということです。ということで今日は大掃除がテーマでした。I hope you like this video. もしね、このビデオ良かったなと思っていただいた方は、チャンネル登録といいねと、それから感想のコメント、あなたの大掃除はいつしますか？どんな工夫をしてますか？いろいろコメントでね、シェアしていただけると励みになりますから、ぜひよろしくお願いします。
Bye bye.
See you in the next video.